Hello everyone and welcome back to Patron, and as we are, well, approaching year 2, we're still alive. That's a good thing, I guess. Or some of our people are still alive. I've lost 2 already in the first year, as we know. And it is now negative 1 degree, but it's going up already. We're still looking fine on the firewood, though we have used more than we produce, but only for like 2 months, so we should be fine, also thanks to, of course, the insulation there. Lots of money is still flooding in, and we've also just finished the research for the fisherman's hut. So next up would be the quarry that we can have just here, and with that then opening up the mine. Now, speaking about the fisherman hut, it might be a good idea to build it right away, and whoop-de-doo, I do need my people, but unfortunately we don't have a lot of people available right now. Everyone's basically stuck at his work, and for some reasons we're not getting that many. I was hoping we would get more out of that. Another interesting thing here is with the workers is that we can see classes at the end of this context menu here, and that is peasants, laborer, merchant, and gentry, and we do have 8 peasants only at the moment. I think this might have something to do with the education level they have, but perhaps also with their occupation, just like that. Now, winter is really coming to an end. I'm continuing here with building my road network. It's going all the way to that side here. Why? Because there we have the ocean, or well, a little lake that is then merging with the ocean out there. Oh, and we have a housing shortage. Some of your families have nowhere to live. We have, oh yeah, 3 people at once grew up. Insane. I do need more houses all of a sudden. I should probably have prepared this a bit more carefully. Let's go ahead and build some more houses just here and here. I might have 2 more houses for now. They're actually not that cheap, so I will not build more than that. The 2 carriers there and the workers should be building that though quickly. Let's do that. I hope we are finishing that on time before they leave town. So if they're unhappy, they just leave. They just go. Otherwise, on the other hand, if we have an extremely happy population and available space, new people will come to our city. So that's something to keep in mind. Now, that system here, I think we could still squeeze in another house than here. No, we can't, unfortunately. Something else, perhaps. Tent. Even the tent is not possible. Nope. Alright. Something else than here. We definitely will find something. Those people are continuing building our houses there. I like that we see some different progress on the building process. There it is. Beautiful house there. Even it has a chimney. Coming up, we are going to insulate it right away. And this one here too. And we should be seeing, yes, very good, the first people moving into this house there as well. Now, one thing that is important to note here is, while we have a look at the food, is that while we have enough food, the variety of food plays an important role, right? So as we can see, there's lots of types of food in this game, so similar to, for example, Banished. And roots, blackberry, mushrooms, strawberries are doing quite a major part here right now. Those, that food here doesn't offer enough nutrition to keep my people fed up all the time. So we need better food that keeps them full or satisfied longer. That bear is an ever-coming visitor here to my sawmill, to be honest. So to this guy here, he's doing some very strange things with the bear. What we can do is, what we should be doing is a fisherman hut. So we've researched that, and I would like to build this. It's a very fine building indeed, and I'm going to place it a bit further here at the end, right? Because I do need still some space there for the docks that we're going to build in this area. Let's go ahead and build that road, and you can see without the grid, it's actually pretty difficult to see what's going on here. But it's looking fine. Perfect. There we have it. So this one is being built, and then we already have the workers for that, so that we get fish in and crabs for the first time, and that is offering some different or some variety to the food. I think we've also finished the quarry, so the mine would be the next one. We have enough coin and lumber, so let's go ahead and research the mine. And we also have the first policy here that we could research now. Enacting the policy increases the production in quarries, coal mines, iron mines, foresters, and so on by 10%. So this is something we can then enable here in my townhouse, where we also see current events happening. And then I can choose one of these policies. And as we can see as well, we have a lot of policies. There's a lot of stuff that we can manage later on. This one, let's go ahead and think we are just going to merge that one here. Since I'm not really building anything there anymore, perhaps a shrine later on, we might be thinking about that. And here I would like to go ahead and then have another road, right? So we do have this one here merged as well, and then we have the space for it. We also will need to think about something for the mines then, so I'm going ahead and continue with my road layout up here. And then we just need to have a look at my mine, if I can find it. There's the quarry. And we can see the work efficiency, right? And as we can see here, for example, it's at 0%. But the further I go up here, yes, we have 100% the closer we get to these mountains there. The 100% is important, of course. And yep, in this area, we're going to have then those buildings. I would like to wait though for the other research there, the mine, before I do that. What we can do though, however, is already building the road to this area. So just about here. We're going then into this terrain. There we have it. Very good. Now, while we've waited for the research to finish, which has happened now, we also got a few more people. So 13 we are now. We still have the space for that, but we should not be calculating this too tightly. The problem is that we will be running out of stone soon. I can't build any more houses, so we do really have to do the whole thing with the quarry now. The quarry does not require any stone. That would have been a very bad thing anyway. There we have the road. Very good. And let's just see. There we have it. There might be some 100% here. I'm sure of it. There it is. It's a bit further away though, but we should still be fine. Let's have the quarry. Right beside it, then we have the iron mine. Oh, that's 90 lumber and 120 coin. 20 lumber. Oh, this consumes lumber as well, the iron mine. And the coal mine does not consume anything. It's just a bit of upkeep of lumber, right? But the coal mine is pretty important because it reduces the need for firewood, because coal can be used for heating there as well. So let's go ahead and have the coal mine right next to the quarry. And let's also finish that road system here to those guys. Right, and those people, those workers will work on that now. Since we are running out a bit of lumber then with those buildings, they're quite expensive. We could also just go ahead and gather trees, right? I could just go ahead here and chop down those trees. Probably a bit further away there, to be honest. We're chopping down some stuff here already. Let's just chop it all down. Not too close to the village there. We want to have some trees as well, just beside my village. And pretty cool there as well. There's even trees growing on top of my houses. The little hobbit town that we have there. I'm also going ahead and finish that road network that we have around here. So now we have a double road all the way there to the mine, so they can use both roads, and we can still, of course, also expand. And as we can see, they're using that road here now. Why? Because if the road is too inefficient to reach a certain position, they will just go through everything, and they're still doing that. But it's just for the building, really. They can do that. Now, this building is ongoing, I know, but we also finished the fisherman. And I would like to, yep, I would really like to add a fisherman now. The fisherman hut is working in all its glory just over there. And yep, let's, oh, that's tools again. Production bonus 20%. Let's not do that for now. But we are growing rather quickly, so I still need that food production somehow. Every upgrade though costs me tools, I think. Wait a second, no. The hunting lodge, yeah, doesn't cost me that. Let's have the expansion so I can have 2 workers now, at least for the hunting lodge. And let's assign a second hunter to that right away. Perfect. Also here, the coal mine has been finished, so we can now assign the first coal miner then to this building. And over here we have the quarry that still needs some resources. Very nice. And the quarry has been finished as well. I love these buildings. Really nice one. Really detailed. And the quarry and the miner each get 1 worker now. And then we are out of workers again, right? So they do that now. We do need those resources, especially the stone. But we also get some coal in now. Yes. We don't need that many people at the sawmill now. And stone we don't have, so I can't build any more houses anyway. I hope we still have some space. Yes, we still have some space. But don't forget that this is meant for families here, right? So there's 2 people living, and I think 2 spots are reserved for children. So I think there's only 2 adults living in each one of these houses there. And then it's just the children coming after them. And as we can see, I think it's right. Yep. So what we can see here by the age, we got always 2 adults and then children only. So, yep, that's how it's working. So only families really. And I think we have enough for now. There is no housing shortage message, so we should be fine on that. While this is happening, let's just have a look at the research real quick. We could now go with the toolsmith. Allows the construction of the toolsmith that produces tools out of iron and coal. I don't have iron yet, but I do have those resources. No, let's not do this. I need the stone, really. In fact, I need the stone. And we're producing a lot of lumber because I was chopping down some stuff. So I should not be worried about that I'm congesting my depot there with lumber. Yeah, during this weather, I would also not like to use the boat and get out there. So he's rather just fishing by the docks. Not very successfully so by the look of it. He looks rather frustrated and he definitely should get some proper clothing. Doesn't matter. Nothing in inventory so far. This guy seriously needs to learn his profession. What I like is that we can already see what is possible in this game. So how many buildings and ornaments and stuff like that. So we got really a lot of stuff there. Also these town buildings here. Look at that. Beautiful houses like the Merchant's Guild House, a harbor, a proper one. The inn that we can have. Of course, there's a schoolhouse to educate the children. For that we do, however, need lots of tools and bricks then later on. We also have over here bridges. So we could have then some beautiful bridges here over those rivers there, and we even have different types of bridges. I really do like that. So my idea is definitely to have this road here that goes from the town center all the way over there to that river, and we can build the whole town around it then. This should work out nicely. What doesn't work out nicely right now is growing up. So I still don't have any new workers at this point, which is reducing my efficiency there quite a bit. I would love to get a toolsmith in here ASAP, and we definitely should also get some more houses up and running. At least the stone is coming in, and the first coal is also coming in. So I think, yes, of course, with the firewood, we should be really well prepared for winter. Ah, yes, it's that time of the year again. It's winter, it's a jolly good Christmas season, stuff like that. November, 1 degree only. Boy, it's chilly out there, but we should be well prepared. We have enough firewood, we have enough coal for those people. So they should not be freezing in their homes, in their really cute looking houses. By the way, these are not the only houses that we have, of course. We got some other houses there as well, like the stone houses and 2-story houses, so 2 levels there. The bear occasionally visits my sawmill again, and we continue, even though visibility is not so good right now, is it? There it's better. So even in winter we can build something, and we should. One of those buildings that I really would like to go ahead now is the docks. So we have the stone for that finally. Since no one is growing up really, we don't really have a pressure there with the, I guess, with the housing. So the docks is something where we can, for example, get surpluses like the lumber. We can sell that for coin. And with the coin, and by the way, we have a lot of coin right now. With that coin, we could purchase other stuff like tools, like stone to speed up our construction and stuff. And perhaps even getting some people on our island. But who knows about that? Let's get the docks real quick. As we can see, it's a massive building. Not going to be so easy, but I guess here we can do this just fine. There we have it. The only thing I would need now is, once again, a road that's going to the docks here. And this one we could actually make 3 layers, just because I can. Let's also make this one here so it does look proper. Very nice. And then I'm going ahead here and I'm going to reassign... Where's my forester? There's my forester to a worker. So he can work on that for now only. Righto. The quarry still definitely needs to work on the stone though, so I'm not going to reassign them. If at all, I could boost them. What we can see here is it does cost me a bit of lumber, some coin to boost the production. Why not do that? Right? Iron is fine. There we have it. So now we should produce more stone because it's a bit slow there, in my opinion. And we do have the coin anyway, so that's something we can do. And yep, very good. Also resources are being transported over there. Just a bit of iron now missing, and then we can put the docks. Yes, and we also got our first little problem there with the hunting lodge. This one, for upkeep, requires not only lumber, but also iron. I didn't know that, or I've also just seen it now. And we do have no iron left anymore, so the docks here will be even more important. We have no iron now. Let's have a look, and perhaps we can gather some metal that is lying around. So there we have it. And there we have iron. So I'm hoping this one solves the problem. Though this is only, as we can see, something for short boosts of iron, because there's really not that much here. That's not iron, that's stone. There we also just have stone, so that's really it. My carriers should do the job. We should be having 2 carriers there. Very good, so they're doing that. Oh no! They do transport resources. The workers, they do the scavenging thing, and they're also chopping down those resources. Still no one is growing up. 3 young ones. I guess they want to stay young. Now it's 4. Alright, so 1 child at least grew up. We have lots of children, by the way. So there's lots of people coming after that. But for now it's still a bit slow. Alright, and since we do wait now for iron here to come in, so also we can't finish the docks. What we do have, however, is enough stone now. That makes it possible for me to build a few more houses, and I would very much like to do that. So we're going to squeeze in another house here for people that might grow up soon, and perhaps then also here just beside that mountain there, a nice little house there as well, like that. This one right just behind it has the mountain there, and let's go ahead and have a road there over here to that side. Very nice. This is looking really cool. I think there's a cave or something like that. Or there's actually, yep, that's just a tunnel more or less going to the other side. There we have some iron again. So this is working out. Someone grew up. We have 2 workers now, speeding the whole process up. My docks have the iron now, so we can finally finish that construction. Really taking a bit of time. We should not also forget that we are, whoa, basically losing a lot of food right now. Food and firewood. So winter's over, that's good, and we've used quite a lot of firewood and quite a lot of food, so I'm hoping this one goes up now again. I might also boost the efficiency of those productions, but right now we need to finish the constructions that we have. That's that, and I'm looking forward to the docks there, to be honest, because we have coin to spend and we can spend it. Very good. There is the docks in all its glory, a beautiful building. More people grew up, so we have 16 available now. I think we might be having a housing problem there really soon now with that. As you can see, there's only now young families living in there, so that also means that we're going to see lots of new children coming up soon. Unfortunately, I haven't researched the school yet. That might be on my list for the next accomplishments. That's that with the buildings. We do need, I think we do need a dock worker, right? Otherwise the docks cannot work. And now I should actually be seeing a symbol here, but no dock worker is working there yet, so he hasn't arrived yet. And then we can start trading off the docks. We have, well, since we have so many workers, definitely putting one back to the forester, because we're consuming a lot of logs there overall. Miner and quarryman, 1 will be fine for each. Not enough workers, we still have 2, so that's fine. Don't you dare telling me otherwise. And yes, let's go ahead and build the toolsmith now. Or let's research the toolsmith. By the way, there we also have the decorations that we can then build, like hedge or a park or statue. That seems like rather extravagant to me right now, so not something I can afford. The construction goods though sounds interesting, and I might research that next. It just does cost me some coin, and of that we have enough. The worker has arrived. How very good. So let's just have a look at that. We have 800 coin available, and I could go ahead now, since food is still going down really quickly with the next trader that comes in. I would really like to purchase something. So I would like to purchase some tools, definitely. There we have the tools, so let's just purchase 10 of them. That cost me only 30, so let's make it 20 tools. And then, of course, some mushrooms. That's really cheap, so we can just go ahead. But of course, we do need a lot of them, of course. 100. And some herbs. Herbs never hurt. We don't have them yet, because I don't have the workers, enough workers to collect herbs there. And perhaps also some fish, since my fisherman is really bad at his job. Oh, that's above the quantity now. So we're buying that. That's my trade. It does cost me 250 coin. We have that. Let's go ahead and do that. What we could do is we could boost, of course, the production. 3 tools. For the 40 coin, yep, we can do that. 20% increase. We could even do it a second time. Or we get another worker here to the fisherman hut. Let's also do this. Let's have the expansion. And since we still have 2 workers, let's have one of them working as a fisherman as well. Food is important. It's still going down. Rather quickly so. Even though the hunting lodge should be working again. It is not, it seems. So the dock worker is now getting all the resources to the docks, and then once we have everything, the trade will appear. I don't think there's a trade ship really arriving. I also wouldn't know how he can pass those rocks there, but still, that is possible. And then we are going to see that trade happening, and oh boy, we are down on food, and it's still going down. Interesting stuff. We have one more worker. He is doing a nice job because iron is going up there. We might also be going for that with the stone, so that we have a bit of stone then. We don't have enough stone. But what is going on with my food? It's going down really quickly. We might go with, yep, large basket. Another production boost for the gatherer shelter. Expert butcher. Nah. I'd rather go with the sturdy nets in this case here, right? For the tools. Get another boost on the fisherman. But please give me more food now. This is dangerously low and I definitely don't want to lose anyone on this one. Stay tuned.